And then he's like, "Oh, dear fantasy gods. Hi, it's Matt again. I know I've been begging a lot this year, but like if you could just really let me. It's just this disco. He's so mean to me and he talks so much shit. And his
Mhm.
stupid Danny avatar. And please, God, just let him have a score of 140 points and let my dog shit team get through. And they're like, okay, Maddie, but I'll tell you what,
Okay.
you're gonna get blown out by Craig next week. He's like, I don't care. Beating Bigler is the only thing that matters. Just please, God. He's like, and can I beat him on the last second? A
Mhm.
touchdown from Brock Purdy? They're like, nah, man. We're gonna blow this motherfucker out in 30 minutes, all right? You can't have everything. He's like, okay, but thank you so much. I promise I won't ask for anything else again. Anyway, and it's like, fuck you, faggot. Oh, so shit, are we
Oh,
recording, dude?
we literally just started recording.
Oh my
That's very
gosh, Brian,
strange.
I'm so sorry.
And you were just
This is
reenacting Matt's bedtime
awkward.
prayer. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, this is so awkward. Anyway,
And
what's going on, brother?
then Finnegan said, "Well, why are we praying to the fantasy gods?" I'll
He's like,
explain
oh,
to you
wait,
when you're older.
what's the fantasy god? He's the guy that makes Daddy feel good about himself, even though. And then he's like, oh my God. And he has so much more hair on top of his head, and he's so much more sexy than me. Can I please just beat him? And then he did. That's how it went.
And here we are. Here we are.
Who are we, Brian? And where are we? What's going on
All
here?
right. It is finally the Tonto Bowl
Oh,
of season 23. I'm Hillbillies on PCP, Tonto Bowl six champs sitting here with
I am Disco Danny Brandon. Your current knockout fantasy champion and also the loseriest loser that's ever played this game, Brian. I've never, and I say this all the time, I've never won and I never will, and I don't care because it's a perfect metaphor for life. It's like, you can't have it
you
all.
can't have it
God
all. You
bless me in
cannot
a
have it
lot of
all.
ways,
Yeah.
especially in my pants region. And
On your head, on your
yes,
face.
I have hair on
Yeah.
top of my head, and I don't cry. What is it? The PlayStation?
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh,
Huh?
we've got connectivity issues.
Yeah, it has to be on. Just use mine. All you need is the plug and the thing. Sorry. We're
Anyways,
having a sleepover too, and like,
oh sweet.
kids have,
Christmas
yeah,
sleepover.
girls
Nice.
having sleepovers, getting the Nintendo Switches out. We're gonna get some
Love
Just
it.
Dance popping. Anyway, I'm
Fun.
sorry about that.
No worries.
I
Anyways,
told Maggie not to interrupt me, but there she goes. I mean, women. What are you
we
gonna
got
do?
Maggie. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a hectic day, dude. We got up early. We were behind on our shit. I'm not gonna lie. I
And
went to
then,
Walmart on Christmas Eve, Brian,
ooh,
and I
I'm
gotta
sure
tell
that was
you.
fun.
Well, and the fact that I used to work there, so every person I see is like, I have to hug them and talk
Yeah.
about what's going
What's
on, what
up?
happened with my
Yeah.
nana,
Talk
and all this
about
shit.
Nana. Yeah.
So I
Talking
got this
lots of
anxiety.
fantasy. Yeah.
Right. Well, I didn't say that. So I got this anxiety sweat going, and then it's hot in there. So then I'm sweating on top of that. And then I have anxiety sweat because of the
Yeah.
money. Dude, we were just going for like stocking stuffers and shit, dude. And I'm just like, ugh, everything's $20, dude. No matter what size,
Nothing's
what
cheap.
shape, what it is,
Yep.
it's 20
Yep.
bucks, dude.
No matter what,
And
dude.
that's getting off light, dude.
I know, dude. Like getting a chocolate bar for a stocking stuffer is like
Oh my
$8. Like, get
God,
out of
dude.
here.
Oh my God, the candy is stupid, dude. Do you ever
Yeah.
see those packs of M&Ms where it's like you get, I think it's like a variety pack. You get three of each, maybe four of each.
Yep.
Dude, they're
Yep.
fucking 35 bucks, Brian. It's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, I got like, oh, and I drank a bunch of wine last night, right? Because I drinking my sorrows away.
Of course.
And
Yep.
so I got this, so I'm sweating thrice over, dude.
Ooh,
And I'm wearing like a hat just
stripper
like
hat.
this, not this one because it smells like a stripper's pussy, but. So yeah, that was weird and like traffic and like it's just been a hectic day. And we still do. I am wrapped jack shit, dude.
Same dude. Same dude. That's what's happening tonight. That's what's happening
Uh-huh.
tonight.
Yeah, same. That's why Maggie's like, she kind of was pressing me before this, was like, "You're really doing the podcast?" I was like, "I promise it's gonna be a short one.
Hey,
I'm not
same.
into it. You know how I feel about fantasy."
Exactly. And that's what Crystal's like. Your mom's here. We have to
Right.
wrap. I'm like, okay, dude. We'll be done. We'll be done.
We'll be quick. Yeah.
Um,
Anyway,
I don't know, dude. I don't really have any unfinished business for real because I've been out of it for so long. You want to talk about Josh
not,
Allen a little bit?
yeah. I mean, I actually was gonna cut him right before this so he could be on the tranny list, dude, because that's how I feel about him. I want to cut this guy, but I can't. He's on the cannot cut list, Brian. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I cannot cut this guy, and I hate him, and I'll
Yeah.
always hate him. And if you ever see me pick up that quarterback stickers and start to peel Josh Allen's name, fucking tackle me,
What if
bro.
it's round three? What if it's round three?
I don't care what round it is. Fucking tackle me because never again. And especially, I mean, not like he's a big PPC guy anyway. In fact, like he'll probably be good in like half PPC. It might be a little better, but
Absolutely. Yeah.
it's someone else's fucking problem, dude. It ain't mine.
Dude, he burned so
Never
many
again,
people in the
dude.
playoffs. He burned so many people. I know he's burned Dowling in the past.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, no, you know what? And we talked about Trevor Lawrence briefly last week, dude. I never thought about it. He was playing
No.
Denver. That's stupid. I know Josh Allen's playing Cleveland and all these things, but look, I played the right defense, which
Yep.
that was pretty
Yep.
ballsy play anyway to begin with, I felt like. So I don't know. Yeah, I did the best I could, dude. When you score 138, dude, you ain't gonna win games. So
Mm-mm.
I'm not even sad about it. I was kind of pissed for a while, but like I said, I slept on it and I feel better. I'm glad it's
You
over.
woke up and you're brand new. Yeah, like you can live again. You know, you're like Scrooge
Yeah,
McDuck. I mean, you're
it's
Scrooge. You
great.
know,
I
just
don't got to worry
yeah,
about it. And Craig's gonna roll me up anyway, so who gives a fuck?
yeah. That's the worst part about it. Yeah,
Mm.
he's
It's nothing
probably
wrong with losing to the best fantasy football player that I've ever met. I'm not gonna lie, dude. When you're 7 for 7 in championships in what was it, season 23, this will be his eighth title.
yeah.
That's 1/3 of the time, dude. He gets to the game. Not only that, he wins every
He
time.
wins it.
He
Yeah,
never lost. So like,
it's
there's no
disgusting.
shame in losing to Craig, dude. You saw what his team did last week, and they're going to do it
Dude,
again. We'll get into
he's
that in a
been
second. But
he's been putting up over 200 for what, like 3 or 4 weeks straight. You know,
like I
flirting.
said, you see,
Yeah,
dude, he must have sold his soul to somebody, dude, because nobody is that lucky. Really? Like
no.
what? I've been to the casino with him. I didn't see him raking chips or anything, so I think he's only lucky at this shit. And
He's
then he's
bad
like,
for him. He's only winning like $200. You
he
know.
doesn't have any children or a wife or anything. So I mean, there's got to be balance there. So
Yeah.
instead, he traded all that shit in instead of having a. I mean, imagine what you could do without Crystal nagging you, Brian.
Ooh, ooh. I'd have 12 championships.
You might, with all that extra time when you're supposed to be mowing grass and cleaning up the leaves and shit, like, or who knows, taking up the trash, whatever it is that they make, sexual intercourse and all these things,
Yeah,
like, if you were free from all that stuff, you'd be the best
gotta
player
go in
too,
there.
Brian. So you gotta balance, brother. Anyway, fuck all that. Who cares?
Yeah, screw it. All right, so were there any trainings we're talking about this week? I mean, I know Delling, he didn't have any, did he? Did he have
I
anything we
don't
can
think.
even do?
Nah, I picked up that S time. I thought it was
Yeah,
S time, Brian. It turned out it
I
was
love it.
Q time, Brian. So it wasn't S time at all. I had the wrong letter, and then I cut Mark Andrews mid game because I just hate him. He's such a honky, slow white boy. Never again will he be on the squad. He didn't even get in the game on my team. So if you're on Disco's bench, you're having a rough year anyway. I just felt like cutting him because I wanted to cut Josh Allen, but they wouldn't let me. So this was the next best thing. Fucking honky piece of slow trash. Blow me. Uh, yeah,
Right,
and
so
all this
nobody picked up
hubbub
anybody.
about Colby Parkinson, and he had 4 points. So, like,
Points, yep.
yeah, Maddie, you're a genius.
Nothing.
Let me tell you, buddy. You really wanted to pick that guy up, huh? Okay. Makes sense
Hmm.
considering the way your team performed, aside from Purdy and CMC. I mean, this guy was so, like, down in the dumps. He said to me, I'm not going to win, buddy. I'm never going to win. Woe is me. I suck. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, you didn't
No
deserve to
chance.
win, but
Yeah.
you did. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, he definitely put up a better score, but still, like your team just did not show up.
The worst week we had all year, Brian, and then this Kansas City defense. And that's living proof that you don't know shit about fan. Everybody's like KC
Hmm.
versus Tennessee. I'm gonna spend all my fab. Blah blah blah. They got They were lucky to get 2 points. They were 15 passing yards away from getting minus
That's
three or
crazy.
something.
Yeah.
Total dog shit. Anyway. All
Definitely
right,
throw it
Brian,
away,
let's
dude.
just get right to this stupid
Yeah.
shit. In our in
In
this
our
first matchup, we just got this is for the third place world championship,
yes,
Brian. I think this is to get our money back. Well, I already got my money back plus $10. Might as well throw another 50 on there. Let's jump right into. We got T-Law. Oh, a battle of quarterbacks that should have been in but weren't, Brian. We
it's
got
so
T-Law
funny.
against Herbert. Who do you Herbert against Houston? Yeah, give me T-Law all day.
Give
You
me
saw
T-Law.
what Purdy did to those nerds. All right. And then at wide receiver, we got Jamar, J-Mo, and Amon Ra. If I'd have taken J-Mo in the fifth, Brian, instead of the fourth, I'd be considering him as a keeper. But in the third, that might be a mite early
A
next
little
year.
early,
He
a
had a
little
great
early.
finish to the year. I love him. I love him to death.
Yeah.
J-Mo, you're our MVP. One of my favorite players on my team, going up against Nico, Devontae, and Zay. Does it fucking matter? Nope. I don't give a fuck.
Nope.
Let's
I'll
go,
take you.
go, go. And then
I'll
we
take
have each hand, and Brees Hall is a piece of shit, the worst pick that I ever had, a
He's
third round
awesome.
keeper. And I hate you, and I will never love you. I will love you, Brees, but it will be like in the seventh round and no earlier. You're dog shit. 8 points a game, going up against Josh Jacobson, James Cook the third, the motherfucker that killed Josh Allen's season.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a chance because he's my favorite.
He's awesome, but give me Ed.
Give me Ed too. Why not? Who gives a fuck? And then we got the tight end. We got Brandon Disco Danny. Brandon AIDS is keeper for next year. A Cleveland Brown number 44 HFJ, the best tight end in the world, going up against the second best tight end in the world. Brian, we got Trey McBride. We love when it's easy. Give me HFJ, the best
Thank you.
tight end that ever lived.
He put up 11 points in the first quarter. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a great day for HFJ. Nope, that was about
HFJ
it.
is the fucking man, and he ran one in, dude. I mean, it's just like, he's so
Yeah.
good. He's so sexy. What an athlete, and he's a shit talking motherfucker, just like me. And then in the flex, we got Helik Ayomana, blah blah blah, going up against Rico Dowdle. We love when it's easy. Give me Rico all day long. What a great pick that was for Ed. And then at kicker, we got a guy named Brandon who fucking did his best, but Dallas fucking choked. Going up
Yeah.
against the pizza pie and at the
Anything
home game
new?
against Chicago. Give me the pizza pie, dude. Fuck it, who cares? And then
I
in the finally and
understand.
only finally, we're trying to blow through this. And then we got head to head. I was gonna play the Browns, but hey, he's playing Houston against the Chargers. I'm
Yes.
gonna play the Chargers against Houston. Made the best man win $50. I'm gonna go with Disco in Larry's lead pipe lock of the week. Disco's gonna take down the money. I
I
told you I'd
love it.
be
That was
quick,
the
dude.
fastest. That was the fastest matchup ever. Give me Disco as well. This should have
All day,
been
baby.
this should have been Tonto Bowl 23. Unfortunately, it's not. Better luck next year. Ed Logger, he's fighting every year.
Oh,
He didn't make it
great.
quite as far, but yeah, I
Love
love
me
it.
some Ed, and it's an
Yeah.
honor to play him for $50. And yeah, I don't know. It's there's an alternate universe out there where Puka Nakua doesn't go for 50, Brian, and me and Ed are
I
celebrating
know,
together and high
dude. I
fiving. So,
know.
good luck to those guys in that universe. But in this universe, let's get to our matchup of the week,
The
week, week,
matchup
week, week, week,
of the
week of the
season.
year of
Yes.
the season.
And
Go
this
for it,
is
buddy. Do
Tonto
it.
Bowl 20. And if this was you in this matchup, we'd have a much better intro. We'd have a much better
We
time.
have a much better background. Can you explain your background real quick
My
before we do
background is
this?
basically me and Bigler. I've been out here for a long time. I was in the basement. I've been down to Mar-a-Lago. I came back. I was at the disco last week, and then we lost. But now Disco and I are both in the cold. I don't know if you could see him, but
Is
Disco
that
is
me? Is
walking.
that
That
looks
is
like me
you.
wearing
That
that
is you in
stripper
the
hat?
background. Yes,
Oh,
and
very
you're
lonely and
walking.
cold. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's well,
when you get
good
hypothermia,
metaphor.
you get confused, and you're out in the cold. Like, yeah, you're basically at the top of Mount Everest, and you might not make it out alive. You might be frozen alive. But anyways, let's jump into this
Oh,
matchup.
listen, wait, real quick, Brian. Do you think that Craig is so good at fantasy football that he would have played Trevor Lawrence instead of Josh Allen? I
I do.
believe he's that good, dude, and
Do you?
I really do. I think
Well,
he would have, dude.
Craig,
I
if you're
haven't.
listening,
He hasn't
there's
done
the
the recap
Broncos.
yet, but just before Craig does the recap or afterwards, I don't really care. But Craig, if you're listening, I never even thought about it. I really didn't.
Yeah,
I trusted Josh Allen and I got burnt.
especially against Denver. I mean, if it was anybody
Yeah,
but Denver, like,
that's what I was saying. Like, can you imagine if they were playing Dallas or something, and then it would have been real sick because then Maddie would have been within like 2 points of me,
yeah.
and then Purdy would have thrown that interception instead of getting to 300 yards plus the bonus to beat me. Oh, that'd have been so
I
sick.
love your alternate universes.
Yes, there's a universe out there for it, Brian. It's just not this one.
All right, well, let's get back into it. We got the Wizard win. We're going up against not so many whites. Again, we know how the story went. Matthew started out 1-4, and somehow he fought back, and he made it. He got the bye. He somehow made it to the championship. Tonto
He
Bowl
stuck it
23.
to me this year, Brian. He had that miracle comeback against me that catapulted him all the way to the Tonto Bowl, and then he stepped on my head in the
Yeah.
playoffs to get to the Tonto Bowl. And then you know what's the worst part about it, Brian? And I always joke about
Hmm.
he didn't even let me be in his fucking wedding. That's the worst part about it.
That is
And that's
whack.
why I root against him. The reason I joke about it all the time is because I was traumatized. That trauma, I could not believe it. Did Ryan, who made it in? Who made the starting roster?
Well, let's
Do you
see here.
remember? You were in there, so
Juddy,
you were in there.
me, Juddy,
Juddy,
Brandon Schaefer,
Brandon
J
fucking Schaefer.
yeah,
Who?
Justin
What?
Catula,
Petula, okay, I can see that. Did
and I
did
br
Ryan Foy?
no, he didn't make it in. I think, and then Brogan's brother Addison. Disco just froze, and so did I. Crap. Uh-oh. I lost my connection completely on my computer. Hopefully, uh-oh. We lost our Wi-Fi. I gotta probably, yeah, text a big thing.